Hey everyone, Tuesday, January 5th. I've got a few things for you today. Training update, some cool YouTube channels that I think you should check out, a quick little gear update that you might find interesting, and then this week's TrainerRoad Group Workout. So, training update and weight update. I'm 163 pounds, 165 pounds, which is pretty much the most I've weighed in a long time. I typically race around 150 to 155 pounds. I'm not going to attempt to lose weight at all. I'm just going to train and then come what may, basically. So about 2 years ago, one of the biggest mistakes that I made was I was essentially permanently under-fueled. When you're doing really high volume training, like 10 to 15 hours a week, you're going through a lot of calories. And one of the biggest mistakes that I made was I just could not eat enough, because when you're going on like 80-mile rides followed by 20-mile runs, it's not just eating what you normally eat and then adding in a granola bar or a heavy portion size. You're basically almost doubling your meals, because I typically eat like 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day. That's burning an additional 1,500 to 1,800, 2,000 calories of pure workout expenditure. So it's not just adding in a little extra food, it's doubling your food. That's really hard for me. It's actually physically hard and uncomfortable and not enjoyable to eat that much food. So you're gonna see this over the next few months. I'm probably gonna lose weight, but I'm actually gonna be increasing the amount of food that I'm eating. In a week or two, I'm gonna fulfill a promise that I made a long time ago, which is bring you along on a full week's worth of eating, specifically a very, very high carb week. Basically, I want to show you what it's like to, it's basically a hypothesis. Like, we all carb load for a race. What if your entire eating was like that? So I did this in the summer, but I didn't video it. We're talking like 7 to 10 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight per day. So for me, we're talking, almost 700 grams of carbs a day. It's a lot, and the effects that has. It's kind of interesting. Quick training update. I straight up don't have the facilities to swim right now. Everything's closed. Running, have not been running, need to start running. It's my least favorite weather condition for running. It's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 3-ish degrees Celsius, and rain, heavy rain. It's really rough to run in. Basically, I just need to suck it up. On the bike, my fitness is actually lower than it ever was. Well, not ever, but it's the lowest it's been in a long time while I'm actually in a cycle. So my FTP is about 3.2, 3.3 watts per kg right now. I'm doing a TrainerRoad ramp test, and I'll bring it to you on one of these Tuesday videos here in like 3 to 4 weeks. So we're gonna see where it's at. I was at 3.6, 3.7 watts WKG last March, April. I'd really like to go into Ironman Canada in August over 4 watts a kilo. I'd really like to be 3.6, 3.7, 3.8 by the time I hit St. George 70.3 on May 1st. YouTube channels that I think you might find interesting, useful, or fun. Number 1, Tom Cycles. Tom is 13. He lives in the UK. And he does vlogs and Zwift racing and Zwift riding. And Tom is a legitimately fun vlogger, and it makes me wish that I rode as much when I was 13 as Tom does. Like, when I was 13, I just played a bunch of Halo. I was good at it, but I would rather have been good at cycling. It's a lot of vlogs. It's a lot of biking around the UK by himself or with his dad. He recently joined a club team. He's just fun to watch. I like watching them. Makes me want to go ride my bike. Check Tom out. Number 2, Trail Running Wales has 1.7 thousand followers. This is a channel that not everybody lives in the sunny south of France or Southern California. It's running like the kind of running that I have outside right now. Overcast, rain, mud. It's a slog, right? But the filming quality that they put into these videos, I make videos, I know how much effort it takes. The filming quality is so good, and they show, this side of running that, we don't all run in sun and 70-degree weather, and they show that and they capture it, and yet somehow they make you want to go run, even though it's type 2 fun. It's not the kind of fun that you enjoy while you're doing it, but it's the kind of fun that you enjoy looking back at it, and that's what they capture. It's really good stuff. Number 3, skills NT swimming. this is not a small channel. They have like 300,000 subscribers. But it's tangible swim advice that you can do at home, even if you don't have a pool. It's stuff that you can bring to the pool and focus on the next time you go to the pool. It's really, really good. If you are trying to improve your swimming without having one-on-one instruction, Skills NT Swimming is what you should be watching. Number 4, Jonathan Crane. If you watch Jeff Linder with NorCal cycling videos, which is basically like crit race analysis, Jonathan Crane is like that, but for Zwift and RGT. So he does both Zwift and RGT racing. He's raced, real life crits. He brings the strategy to virtual racing that I think a lot of people don't. And as an aside, Jonathan is a really strong rider. I think he's probably about my weight, but closer to like that 5 watt per kilo FTP. Really interesting to watch. You'll be entertained and you'll learn something, which is like the best of both worlds. Number 4, SZ Tri. If you're looking for like classic triathlon motivation compilations, SZ Tri is the best one I found. I don't know how that they haven't been just copyright striked to death, because it's all clips from like Ironman and other races. Some of them are a little bit, sort of over the top cheesy. It's not quite my thing, but if you're looking to just remember what it's like to race, SC Tri is really, really good. And then the last one is a little bonus. I do some outdoor, like some ultralight backpacking. It's something that I've been into for a long time, but I really got back into it about 3 years ago and got to do more of it. Hayes Outdoors this is not a triathlon channel, but the guy who does it, he has an Ironman tattoo, and he just brings you along on these solo backpacking trips. And, he's not for everyone. He's a bit of he's an interesting guy, but I'll tell you, man, like if you're feeling cooped up and you want to remember what it's like to just be outside and go hang out with like a cool, fun person on a backpacking trip, Hayes Outdoors, man, really good channel. I like it. It's not for everybody, but I'm a fan. Next topic, new camera. Any video you've ever seen on my channel that isn't indoors has come out of this. It's the Sony X3000. I did just get the GoPro Hero 8. The 8, not the brand new 9. This is like half the price of the 9, and I got this refurbished. Hey, if you saw my last week's video, you know I'm all about saving money, right? So this is a great camera. It has optical image stabilization, it's 4K. It's a really good camera. The one thing though, it's not waterproof, and this is. So I'm gonna be trying this out. I'm not convinced I'm gonna switch. This is still a really good camera, the X3000, but you're gonna see some videos of this over the next 1 or 2 weeks. I'm gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it does. Truthfully, this is still a freaking good camera, but we'll compare it to this one. And then lastly, TrainerRoad Group Workout. Thanks to those of you who joined last week. We had like 4 or 5 people join. It was a ton of fun. If you've never done TrainerRoad Group Workout, and hey, I'm not sponsored by TrainerRoad. I've chatted with like Nate just on the forums or whatever. My TrainerRoad doesn't talk to me. I freaking love the TrainerRoad Group Workouts. I don't care if you don't do them with me. Do a TrainerRoad Group Workout. They're fun. They make the RPE, the rate of perceived exertion, how hard your workouts feel, they plummet. Like, we didn't do a super hard group workout, but all of us were like, wow, that was really easy. An hour 15 later. Like, it's so much more fun and easy. And you're committed to joining and to showing up and doing the workout. If I could make every single TrainerRoad workout a group workout, oh my God, I'd be a monster, because I would never miss a single workout. I'd be so motivated. The compliance would be through the roof. So this week's Sunday at 11 a.m., like they all are, 11 a.m. Pacific time, Garo B -2. I'm putting some conscious effort in to pick some fun workouts that are challenging, but hopefully shouldn't detonate your plan or anything like that. It's 36 minutes of sweet spot, broken up into 3 by 12 minutes. And then the 12 minutes are 4 efforts that are 3 minutes long with a short rest interval in between. It looks like a fun workout. It's probably not one you're doing in your plans. So yeah, feel free to share it around, RSVP, join the workout. Should be fun. Remember, Sundays, 11 a.m. every single time, unless I get a ton of feedback that says that's not a good time for people, that's where they're going to be at. So yeah, that's it for this week. Like I said, Tuesdays now are the short, sort of informal videos that I hope still provide you some value. And then every few Saturdays, you get the really deep dive, scripted, heavy content videos. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Hope to see you on the TrainerRoad Group Workouts. Hope your training is going well, and I'll see you next time.